Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela. Happy Thursday, fam bam. Happy Thursday, or whatever day it is where you are. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Guys, I wanted to come to you really quickly and give you a word that God wanted me to deliver, that He's been speaking to me a lot about in my quiet time. I wanted to go ahead and deliver that word today. I do ask, as always, any word that I give you or any other servant of God gives you, make sure that you're taking these words back to God in prayer for confirmation, okay? Make sure that you're sitting with God in your own quiet time and quiet place to take this word back to Him for confirmation and more revelation on the word. Also, I'm going to continue to say it on this channel. I encourage you to have your own intimate relationship with God, okay? You hear from God just like I do. You just have to remove the distractions so that you can hear from God yourself. God desires that one-on-one time with you. You know, I always say the prophetic word is important because it's what God is speaking at the moment. But what's more important is that God desires you, okay? So make sure that you're just taking the time to develop your own intimate relationship with Him, all right? So guys, if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes, but God wanted me to speak to some of you. Not every word is for every person, okay? We are all in different seasons. So if you have that intimate relationship with God, you know what season you're in. So just remember, not every word is for every person, okay? But God wanted me to talk about, He has asked some of you to let go of certain friendships, relationships, whether that's family, friendships, or romantically. God has asked you to cut ties with people and you are not walking in obedience. God was stating that you are blocking and delaying the promises and the blessings that He's trying to give you because you are holding on, to that person that He has asked you to release. I always say you have to realize when you're going into a new season. Some of you are going into new seasons, new chapters. God is about to do something new in your lives, and everybody can't go. Everybody cannot go on our journey with us all the way. Sometimes we have to let people off at a certain point of that journey. Everybody can't go. And we can't continue to hold on to the past and hold on, to people when God has asked us to cut ties and release them. Everybody can't walk into that new season. And, I know sometimes that it hurts, it's uncomfortable because sometimes those people are family. But because God is trying to do something new in you, for you, you have to allow Him to work. You have to allow things to flow. And things cannot flow and you cannot be in position like you should if you're holding on to people and things that God is requiring you to release in this season. Now, this can be a permanent cut or it can be a temporary cut. But right now, whether it's temporary or permanent, God is saying to just be obedient. If He's asked you to let someone go and release them, release them. Release them. It may be uncomfortable, but it's better for you to release them. And some of these relationships, God was stating that these are some relationships that are causing some of you to stumble, meaning to, continue bad habits, continue to be places you shouldn't be, continue, to do certain things that you should do. They are causing you to stumble. And, when people start causing you to kind of drift away from what God is trying to do and trying to do for you, or and in you, God, that can delay what he's trying to do, or altogether, put you back to square one, where you're having to do it all over again, to learn the lessons all over again, to go backwards. So God is trying to move you forward so that you can leave the past in the past, and he can do a new thing in you and do a new thing for you. But you can't keep holding on to that thing and that person that God is asking you to release. So just be obedient, okay? And continue to walk into what God is trying to do for you. He wants to give you blessings. He wants to deliver those promises. But God cannot do what he wants to do if you're not doing what he asked you to do. So if God is asking you to release this person, this relationship, just do it. It may be uncomfortable. It may again be hard, because we tend to have relationships for that we've had for years, and we have that attachment to them. So I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's necessary to do what God has called you to do and be who God has called you to be. This is a season of new chapters where there's growth, and you're evolving, and you're going to next levels. And God is going to bring, he may subtract, but he's also going to add. So he may subtract from your life, but he always adds back to it. And he'll bring new relationships. He'll bring new people. He'll bring new opportunities. But right now, you have to let these people go. These people that are causing you to stumble, that are causing you to fall. And I think it's in Corinthians where it tells you that, bad company corrupts good morals. You have to watch your circle. You have to watch who you're around. And you also have to remember, sometimes spirits are attached to people and they don't realize it. So it can be a monitoring spirit or a familiar spirit that is attached to this person. And God is saying, let go. It can be a spirit of jealousy or envy attached to this person. But for whatever reason, God is calling you to let these relationships go, these friendships go. Just let them go. Leave the past in the past. Let go of the memories, and God will give you new memories. God will do something new, and he's trying to do something new, but you're delaying it. So God is asking you to let go in this season, and cut ties and walk in obedience. Okay, walk in obedience to so God can do what he wants to do. And we can tend to be out of position when we are not walking in obedience, and get out of alignment with what God is trying to do for us. So walk into these new beginnings, these great new chapters, but let the past be the past, and let go, and don't keep looking back and trying to hold on to these people. God has a reason. It's a reason for everything to remove them. And again, everybody can't go where God's taking you. They just can't. And new seasons most of the time cause us to have to release something. And God is saying to let go, okay? So if God has asked you to cut a friendship, a relationship off, a family member, and, just like I say, for a season, then cut them off, okay? Go ahead and cut ties, and do everything in love, though. We don't have to be ugly about it. We don't have to, be ugly about anything. It's just a part of the journey. It's just a part of the walk. It's just a part of picking up our cross and following God. And that calls for us to release things. That calls for us to have a cutting away, So let those things go. Let those relationships go. If God has continued to keep telling you this, go ahead and walk in obedience and let it go, okay? So guys, that is the word today. I just wanted to come and just give the word. God wanted me to speak about it. So, just walk in obedience and listen to the voice of God, and whatever God is instructing you to do in this season, go ahead and do it so you won't delay your promise, okay? All right. All right, guys. You know what I'm going to say. Keep shining. Keep being the light that you are, because you are the light. Keep being kind to each other, guys. Keep loving each other and showing compassion. Don't, conform to this world or the agendas of it. Don't allow them to divide us, but let's continue to walk in unity. And like I said, we got enough darkness and evil. Let's just keep walking in love and showing compassion and being kind, all right? All right, guys, know that God loves you unconditionally. I love you, and God willing, I will see you guys next time, okay? And I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.